Jenelle Evans has removed her son Kaiser from the care of his paternal grandmother, Doris Davidson. Doris is Nathan Griffith's mother. Jenelle moved Kaiser, 10, in with his grandmother in Tennessee in October. Recently, Jenelle removed Kaiser from Doris's care and brought him home to be with her. His father, Nathan, has opened up about his mother's response. Jenelle Evans brings Kaiser home. Kaiser has been living with his grandmother, Doris Davidson, in Tennessee since October. Jenelle Evans, Kaiser's mother, recently removed Kaiser from Doris and brought him to be with her. Nathan Griffith, Kaiser's father, said that his mother was emotionally distraught after Jenelle picked Kaiser up. Griffith said, "The very instant it happened, the school called my mom, and she was crying her eyes out, and she was just like, 'I'm so heartbroken.' I said, 'Mom, I'm sorry, I wish I could do anything, but you really can't. You want to do everything you can. But what can you do unless you have solid evidence or proof of this person doing something?' Jenelle Evans, Nathan Griffith has previously accused Jenelle Evans of neglecting Kaiser and has called her a monster. Griffith also alleged that Jenelle's ex-husband, David Eason, abused Jenelle's children, including Kaiser. Nathan said that he tried to calm his mother the best he could. He advised her that she should try not to worry and that the best thing she could do for Kaiser was to maintain a level head. Nathan Griffith disagrees with Jenelle Evans. Jenelle Evans removed Kaiser from his new home 3 days after he started his new school year. This is very disruptive to Kaiser. Nathan Griffith has concerns for his child. He originally stated that Jenelle was making the right decision, bringing Kaiser to his mother. He has concerns now that he is going to be able to stay in contact with his son. Nathan has called this a sticky situation. Nathan has accused Jenelle of not providing proper care for Kaiser. He says, "My son has already edited out for privacy. He already vapes. He's already edited out for privacy. He's already done edited out for privacy. And he's 10 years old," Nathan previously alleged. Jenelle Evans has denied any instances where Kaiser has been involved in the use of vaping or doing drugs in her home or at school. Griffith also stated that his son told him that Jenelle's ex David beat the living crap out of him. He has also stated that Kaiser reported David has punched him in the face several times. David has never publicly addressed or denied any abuse allegations against him. However, he is currently facing charges of felony assault by strangulation against Evans's oldest son, Jace. While Jenelle no longer resides with her ex-husband, it is reasonable that Doris Davidson would be concerned for her grandson leaving her care. What do you think of Jenelle Evans removing her son Kaiser from his grandmother Doris Davidson's care? Let us know in the comments. In the long-running, publicly documented saga of Teen Mom star Jenelle Evans, the welfare of her children has consistently been the central and most distressing theme. The latest chapter has unfolded with a sudden and emotionally charged decision. Evans has removed her 10-year-old son, Kaiser, from the care of his paternal grandmother, Doris Davidson, just days after he began a new school year in Tennessee, and returned him to her own home. This move, reversing a custody arrangement that many saw as a rare period of stability for the boy, has sparked a fresh wave of concern, revealing a deep well of familial anguish and allegations of neglect that stretch back years. The current crisis began in October when Evans made the decision to move Kaiser to Tennessee to live with Doris Davidson, the mother of Kaiser's father, Nathan Griffith. At the time, this was framed by some observers as a potentially positive development. For Griffith, it was a relief, a decision he publicly supported, stating that Jenelle was making the right decision. For Doris, it was an opportunity to provide a structured and secure home for her grandson, away from the chaos that has frequently surrounded his mother's life on the land in North Carolina. The arrangement seemed to offer Kaiser a chance at normalcy, a respite from the relentless media scrutiny and the volatile domestic environment that has defined much of his young life. This fragile stability was shattered abruptly. Recently, without public explanation, Jenelle Evans arrived in Tennessee and removed Kaiser from his grandmother's home. The emotional fallout was immediate and profound. According to Nathan Griffith, the scene was one of heartbreak. "The very instant it happened, the school called my mom, and she was crying her eyes out, and she was just like, 'I'm so heartbroken,'" Griffith revealed. He described feeling powerless in the face of his son's mother's legal rights, stating, "I said, 'Mom, I'm sorry. I wish I could do anything. But you really can't. You want to do everything you can. But what can you do unless you have solid evidence or proof of this person doing something? This sense of powerlessness is a recurring nightmare for Griffith, who has been engaged in a long and public battle over his son's well-being. He has not been shy about his feelings toward Evans, having previously labeled her a monster and accused her of profound neglect. His concerns are not abstract. They are rooted in specific, alarming allegations that he claims have come directly from Kaiser. Griffith has stated that his son told him that Jenelle's now estranged husband, David Eason, beat the living crap out of him and had punched him in the face several times. David Eason has never publicly addressed or denied these specific abuse allegations. However, the credibility of these claims is bolstered by Eason's current legal standing. He is presently facing a felony charge of assault by strangulation against Evans's oldest son, Jace. This serious criminal charge paints a picture of a household where violence was not just a possibility, but an alleged reality. While Evans is no longer living with Eason, the sudden removal of Kaiser from his grandmother's safe haven to re-enter a life that was previously marked by such turmoil is a source of deep anxiety. For his father and grandmother, the ball. Timing of the move is another point of contention. By pulling Kaiser out just 3 days into the new school year, Evans has disrupted any sense of routine or academic continuity he had begun to establish. For a child who has known little but instability, this sudden upheaval is seen by critics as another disruptive act in a long series of them. Griffith's fears extend beyond the classroom, hinting at what he perceives as a dangerous and premature loss of innocence for his son. In previous allegations, which the Sun edited for privacy but strongly implied, Griffith claimed his 10-year-old son was already involved in vaping and other age-inappropriate behaviors, accusations that Jenelle has vehemently denied. For Doris Davidson, the emotional distress is multifaceted. It is not only the pain of separation from a grandson she clearly loves, but also the terror of the unknown. Having provided a shelter from the storm, she is now forced to hand Kaiser back into a situation she and her son believe is harmful. Nathan Griffith's advice to his mother to maintain a level head is a testament to the feeling that they are operating in a legal system that often requires concrete proof of imminent danger before it will intervene to override a biological parent's rights, even when grave concerns exist. The situation remains a deeply sticky one, as Nathan Griffith aptly described. It pits a mother's legal right to custody against a father and grandmother's desperate concerns for a child's safety. It raises questions about the lasting impact of growing up in the glare of reality television and amidst public parental conflict. For Kaiser Griffith, a 10-year-old boy, this is not a news story. It is his life. As the adults in his world continue to battle in and out of court, he remains the quiet center of a hurricane, his future well-being hanging in the balance, a poignant reminder that the true cost of fame and familial strife is often paid by the most vulnerable.